Dear young attorney, I'm going to give you some really valuable information if you want to make a move from the law firm where you are right now and go to another law firm, or if you just want to be much, much more valued in the law firm you work for. My name is Marco Brown. I own Brown Family Law in Salt Lake City. And here's the deal. Law firms want you to take care of their clients, okay? And above that, they want you to make the money. Now, it may well be they want you to make money more than they want you to take care of the clients. It depends on your law firm, but those are really the two things that law firms want. So if you can make yourself into an income generating machine for the law firm, your ticket is punched, okay? You are gonna be absolutely, completely invaluable to that law firm because look, lawyers don't work for lawyers. Lawyers work for rainmakers, okay? So if you can make it rain, then you are never gonna get fired unless you do something heinous, okay? But really, really bad. You're gonna be incredibly valuable to a law firm. And if you wanna make a lateral change or you wanna go somewhere else and you can prove to them that you can bring them in a whole bunch of business based on your skill set and your ability to rainmake, you're gonna be able to go kind of wherever you want, okay? You can punch way above your weight, okay? You feel bad about where you went to law school and you wanna get a job at a really, really good place you think is never going to give you a job because of where you went to law school. Bullcrap. You show them that you can make it rain, they will hire you, okay? And here's how you do it. First, you learn how to sell and close, okay? So selling is the art of getting clients, potential clients, to trust you, to know you, to like you, that sort of thing, okay? That's where selling is really where cash is made, okay? That's when people decide to hire you, okay? So that's selling. Then there's closing, and closing is a little bit different than selling. Selling is based on emotion, and closing is based on logic. Closing is where you get people to give you money and become clients, okay? So this is when people get scared. They get scared because they don't have enough money or they're not sure they're making the right decision or so on and so forth. And you need to understand how to overcome those objections to get them to pay you. And this is a different skill set than selling. So some people are very, very good salespeople. They're terrible closers, okay? You need to be good at both of those things. You need to be able to get people to know, like, and trust you through marketing and through all these other things and sitting down with people and active listening and so forth. And then you need to get them to give you money, okay? And that's a very different skill set. That's mostly about overcoming specific objections, okay? You need to lay those out. There's kind of an art and a science to this. But you need to know both of those things in order to be really, really good and bring clients in so you and your law firm can serve them. Okay, so that's the first thing, is know how to sell and how to close. Okay. The next is to have a marketing plan for you and the law firm. Okay, you want a personal marketing plan because you want to be able to take that and go to other places, right? So maybe you work at law firm A and you really want to work at law firm B because they're going to pay you a whole bunch more money. So you have to have a personal marketing plan that follows you kind of wherever you go, okay? And then that's, referrals from other attorneys and your client base and so on and so forth, right? But you have to be able to market yourself. And then you want to be able to market for your law firm. So if you want to stay at the law firm you're at and you want to move up, you want to create a lot of value for them, you need to create your own personal marketing plan, okay? But you also need to create a marketing plan for the firm you're working at. So do tons and tons of research on it, figure out who is our avatar or perfect client, and then how do we market to that perfect client, right? Do the work, come up with a marketing plan, sell it to the partners in the law firm, do everything you possibly can to make that happen. And if you are a good marketer, that's going to bring in boatloads of money to your law firm. And they will recognize that. And if they don't recognize that, it's probably time to leave anyway, okay? Because if they're not marketers, they're not going to spend the money, they're not going to spend the time to expand and find value in that, then you need to go find another place that does value you and values that type of behavior. Okay, so marketing is that second thing. And then the third is have a network, okay? Because referrals, since the time of Cicero, the best referrals we've ever, and the highest value referrals that we ever get as attorneys come from other attorneys, okay? So your network should begin with other attorneys, as many as you can know, right? Like you'll get your friends after a while, your core, but I think you gotta go wide first. So get to know lots and lots and lots of attorneys in your area, right? And then you can get your core friends. Those are the people that are gonna give you more referrals because you like them a lot and they like you, but you're not gonna know who those people are at the beginning. So cast a wide net. And you're gonna become friends with and get referrals from people you never thought you would get referrals from, because you never thought you just never become friends with them. But once you start reaching out and getting to know people, like I have friends I never thought I'd be friends with, right? But it was because I reached out and I tried. I'm like, oh, this person's actually really cool. I thought they were kind of standoffish at the beginning, but they're great. And now we have dinner and they come over to our house. You know, do the same thing for you, but build out that big attorney network at first, right? That's always gonna be your highest ROI, is that attorney network. And then what you should do is start building onto that network with other people that are going to refer to you. So we do divorce and family law. Therapists are actually, really good for us. Marital therapists, obviously, it doesn't work, and their patients, their clients want to know like who's a good divorce attorney. So I try to get to know therapists as well. But my core is always attorneys. I spend the vast majority of my time with my fellow attorneys and colleagues, and then I also build out these ancillary networks for therapists and so on and so forth. So you should do the same thing. So networking is very important. And that network, you're gonna take that network wherever you go, okay? So you can use it for the law firm you're in right now, but if you wanna move somewhere else, you can make it rain wherever you are if you have that network. So that it's really, really important for you to do that on a personal level as an attorney as well. Okay, so sell and close, figure out a marketing plan for yourself and for the law firm, okay? And if you want to interview at another law firm, you need to make a marketing plan for that law firm you're interviewing with, okay? The fact that you did that is way more important than your marketing plan is actually correct, okay? It's just the fact that you took the time to really get down to the nitty-gritty and try, okay? And then the last is build out your network, okay? So you really need to be a good attorney and an excellent attorney to serve your clients exceptionally well, okay? But if you want to go to the next level and write your ticket and be valued in the firm you're in right now, or go to another firm where you're going to be valued more and paid more, these three things are going to be absolutely integral to you, and you're going to have to layer them on being a good attorney. And that takes time and that takes effort, okay? But accept it. You're either going to be a good attorney who never really makes a lot of money, or you're going to be a really good attorney who also makes a huge amount of money because you have mastered these skills. So choose television or being exceptionally good and getting paid for it, okay? That's up to you. If you need help kind of figuring out the sales part of this or the closing part of this, need resources, that sort of thing, message me. Happy to help you in any way I can. I don't do pro bono work because I've done 4,000 plus divorces. I've been doing this since 2010 when I opened my law firm in the Great Recession. I don't need to do another divorce case. This is the pro bono that I do. I try to help my colleagues live better lives and make more money so they can provide for their teams and for their families. So again, the name's Marco Brown. Reach out to me and I will help you however I can. Okay, until next time.